baby. Good morning. How are my patties? Uppies too? Yeah, you want to take a look at the stream here?
It's hockey guy.
Ice cream guy, is that what you want to say? Do you love the stream? Tell them the stream.
And a chocolate games.
Oh, chocolate ice creams. Everybody say good morning to Naomi. Hi, Naomi. And what do you say to the stream? Do you love them very much?
Love you too much.
Yeah, she loves the stream too much. And now you gotta go. Get out of here. Let's go. That's my good luck. Yeah, off to the RBD. Love you, baby. Give me a kissy.
RBD.
Okay.
It's RBD.
Give me a kissy. Thank you, baby. I love you too much, baby. All right. What the hell's going on? I was up late last night, all right? She's 2.5. All right. No afternoon stream. I've never done an afternoon stream. This is a morning stream. Well, morning for me, obviously. The hell is everybody doing? Let's turn on some lights. The lights need to go on. Do some trading this morning. I'm 9-1 in VIP. I won 2 trades this morning. I won an EU and I won a gold trade this morning as well. So I'm up 9 wins, 1 loss in VIP. I'm hot in the last 10 right now. Can we stay hot? Get that baby a Porsche? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll look into EU. Be looking at a lot of pairs this morning. This could still come down, though we have taken a bit of liquidity below this level. I am expecting this to come down a little bit, potentially take liquidity below this obvious level of support. That's where I'm expecting the price to come on EU right now. Yeah, gold knife. New York time, 9:30 a.m. is when I'm on, David. All right, let me close the windows here. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Shout out to Brent in Florida. Let's go. We got some trades to win. This was my quick winner here on gold. This was my winner here on gold this morning. Got in about here. Exited about here. Just a quick scalp. Yeah, it's taking liquidity below this level. Below this level. I'm still going to be looking to trade this up at some point. You know, we have a fair value gap over here. Not a big one, but I could see price pulling to this level. Let's see what kind of a reaction we get here on gold. See if we could trade gold back up. Keep winning on gold. It's all about gold. You need $10. I don't know what to tell you, brother. This ain't a charity here. We're trading here. This is where we trade. Okay. My screen's all squished in for some reason here. Okay. I hope I look good. I was up late last night. I was playing hockey. I had a 10 o'clock game, and then I drank with the guys afterwards. So I'm tired. I only got like 6 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep. Breakfast, just a little egg sandwich here. Almost done. That's up to you, Semi. I'll generally hit my take profit 1. What I'll do is I'll hit take profit 1, and then I'll go break even. What else? We had EU. Just hit my TP. Just snagged my TP on this one. A bit of a bad risk reward ratio, but that's okay. That's what the market was giving me. And then I had this US dollar Swiss franc. You could see this is a VIP trade as well. All of these I'm showing you have been VIP trades. Inverse head and shoulders. Reaction right there. Shot up right here. This one was a better risk reward ratio. 1.45. That one I made a good amount of money on, obviously. All right, don't worry. I'm done my food now. Sorry about the chewing. What about Bitcoin? Bitcoin's not doing as well lately. It's look at this. Bitcoin's disappointing. I think we'll trade it up though, right? We're at the bottom of my range and we're already reacting up right now. This is a level that I like on Bitcoin. I could easily see this come all the way back up here. That's a buy play for me on Bitcoin this morning. Am I going to do funded challenges on the stream? Yes. Within like a month or so, I believe I'll be doing the funded challenges on the stream, which would be nice. Just waiting for, my sponsor, they're working on getting one together. Thanks, M. Miyaki. Much love to you. Euro USD just broke the trend line to the upside. Yeah, that's right, it did. Yes, it certainly did. Let's see if it closes above that level. If it closes above that level, then we may be carrying up, but it could still reject above. It could still reject off of this level in the next 3 minutes. We're just gonna have to see what kind of a reaction we get. Anything for gold today? Yeah, I've been looking at gold. I'm looking at gold. Got a nice level down here, obviously. If price comes to that level, we're buying. But we'll see. We may get something else here on gold. Let's see what the range gives us today, right? Top of the range, bottom of the range. Close out the top. What the hell do you do to my... These guys are going crazy. Stop messing with my stuff. So keen on the bot. Yeah, bot's looking good. Premium Trading View. Yeah, I've got a Premium Trading View plan. If you don't have Trading View, the link is in the description, obviously. This is where I do all of my analysis. And then I trade with my broker. The link to the broker in the video description as well. So let's go ahead and just go through the... I've went through some of the VIP trades, obviously. This was the best VIP trade I've had so far this week. Look at the sniper entry right here. Just absolutely perfect. We're 9-1 in the last 10 in VIP. So we are cooking. Good morning, Bobby. Always good to see Bobby. Lovely, lovely Bobby. Yes, not a financial advisor. This is education and entertainment only. Do not copy my trades. Now, let's look for some damn winners. What are we doing right now? We are watching, as always, a 9:30 to 9:45 candle. This candle goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, and then it closes. And during that time when it goes down and it goes up, it creates what? Our candle low and our candle high, which is what we use for the bottom of the range and the top of the range. And so this is our opening range. Then we switch from the 15-minute time frame to the 5-minute time frame, and we're watching these candles. We're waiting for a break out the top, or we're waiting for a break out the bottom. That's going to give us trend confirmation for the day. Then we've got it. Ideally trade in the trend direction, the break and close. So we want to buy, all right? But where do we get into the trade? That's the next step right here. We could get in right at the close. We could get in at the retest, at an FVG, at a range midline, at the demand zone. Lots of options. I like demand zone trading. Now, lastly, we get into the demand zone. We had a nice pullback after our close. Stop loss here, take profit, a quick take partial, and then boom, profit 2. We let that thing ride and we crush. Do I do this on US 30? Yes, I absolutely do this on US 30. I do this on every single asset you see on the right hand side of your screen. I have my video coming out. You want to see my video looking super speed? My video super speed. Ooh, the Rolex box. The Rolex box. My box trading strategy. Maybe we'll break out the box on stream today. It's a great strategy. And I like that. Yes, I like that. Happy to have you here. Blink. Appreciate that. Please do. Smash the like button, everybody. Let's get this going. Let's get 1,000 people in here. You know, if there's 1,000 people in here, I'm gonna be winning my trades. If there's 500 people in here, I'm gonna be losing my trades. I know. I don't want to lose my trades, so please do smash that like button. And let's see how the pool thinks today. We've been looking at GU and US dollar Swiss franc on my other monitor while I've been yapping to you. So what am I looking for? Well, we do look like we have sells here on US dollar Swiss franc, don't we? We've got some sells here. We've got a downtrend where we've taken liquidity above here a couple of times. We've created a nice level of supply right there. What do we have? We have opportunities, folks. We've got opportunities to trade this morning. So there is our range. Obviously, we need 4 minutes for that range to close. What's my reward from the wheel? I don't think you won the wheel. Did you, Adnan? What the hell are you talking about? I haven't even spun the wheel today. All right, so bottom of the range, top of the range. We're looking for price to close out the bottom of the range and pull back where? Maybe to the top of the range, maybe to our level of supply. I love getting in at supply. So that's what we're looking for on US dollar Swiss franc. I'm at a support here on GU, and I got a little bit of a trend line break on GU. So I'm looking to buy to the top here this morning. Can we get a break of the top of our range here as well, right? That's what we're looking for. And what do we have? Where's a nice place to enter? Well, we have our obvious level of demand off of this candle right there. So can we break out and come back to this level of demand? Then we're really cooking. Then we're really making some mool. If I don't get the break here, I may just enter at this level anyways, because I do like that level. I like that. I like that. I hope you like that too. No, I look at all of them, Ryan. I just scour because I'm looking for the best opportunity. So, you know, what's giving me the best range? What's giving me the best support? What's giving me the best demand? That's what I'm watching. That's what I'm focused on. Now, this is a level down here that I like. That's a demand zone. We are far from that level. That's on EU. That's about 15 pips, but that's a level that I like. Can it come to that level? Can it come? I'm gonna come. All right, Trump, you relax. All right, what else we got? UJ. This is what I'm looking at, UJ here. Now, it does seem like we seeing a bit of an uptrend here on UJ. Is that gonna get broken? I don't know. But I would, you know, I would think about selling here. We are above finally. Last time we broke above the EMA, we did stay above for a while, and we reacted off of that EMA pretty well. So maybe we would want to see price, you know, come back to that EMA right here and then buy it back up, okay? That may interfere with the range, but that's what we're going to be looking at. Ashley wants a little Nasdaq. I'll give you what you want, baby. Let's take a look at that NQ. NQ's at a level that I like, isn't it? Right there. We got a little bit of a demand. We've had a nice pullback. Big red candles. Are we going to buy this thing up? Potentially. Potentially. Came down off of this level right here, so we had a little resistance right there, and our range is now set. The range is now set. Part of me just wants to buy Nasdaq right now. Part of me wants to do it. Part of me wants to do it. Why? Because this is exactly what I was expecting to happen. Maybe I should have bought it. Okay, what else do we got? Orb is set. Now we're looking for breaks on our orb. We're trying to make some money this morning. Stick to the plan, Ryan. We'll see. We'll see about sticking to the plan. Gang, answer my DM for the wheel, gang. Adnan, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. Did you win the wheel? Did you not win the wheel? I don't know what you're talking about. You use hot right now? Let's take a look. Yes, 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 yes. But we also got to pay attention to what? We like our gold. We like to look at the gold. What pairs are looking good? I already told you Mo 13. What I got to go through it again just for you? I love you. I was looking at this one here. I'm looking at sells here, and I'm looking at potential buys here. Broke out of here, pulling back. It would be nice to get the break out of the range. That's more what we're looking for, though. I do like this level. I want to buy this level. Who doesn't want to buy that level? It's a nice looking level. Now, are we getting weaker? And then we're going to break through? Hopefully not. Let's see what happens at this level here. On GBP USD. Going down 100 pips. So you're bullish on the US dollar today, are you? Let's take a look at the DXY. See how we feel about that US dollar. Yeah. US dollar definitely at a level of support here. Okay, we've reacted pretty well off of this level in the past on the US dollar, so you might see a strong US dollar this morning. Right, this is the US dollar index we're looking at right here. Might see a strong US dollar this morning. Although our price action is telling us something different right now. Well, strong US dollar here for sure. Haven't had a strong US dollar here, right? The Swiss franc is looking good. Yeah, my broker has really good spreads. You could see here. Let me pull my market watch. You could see here, this column right here is the spreads in there. 2, 4, 2, 3, 3, 1. Obviously, if you want to trade with my broker, you're more than welcome to. The link is in the video description. Registration is absolutely free. And MetaTrader is my favorite brokerage. Alrighty. Gold. What are we looking at on gold? Always trying to get in on gold lately. Rejected. We did reject here at the top of our range. I'm going to buy gold. When are we going to buy gold? Let's see if we get a break. Are we getting a break anywhere else, folks? What other pairs are we looking at? You didn't get the trigger on that, Fabian? I'm sorry, brother. If I call out a TP1, you can always manually exit as well. How much can you turn it into in like a month? Well, that really depends on how I'm trading. We've got a break on Bitcoin. It's a break out the bottom. I don't like that. I'd rather be buying this. I could see this as potential liquidity down here and then come back up. That would be my hope on Bitcoin. You know, we'll see if it if it closes. Didn't really close. May get a reaction up. We're just going to have to see how Bitcoin reacts this morning. Let's go back over to Nasdaq. Nasdaq broke out the bottom here. But yeah, I want to buy it. Nasdaq still. Geez, I kind of want to buy it right here. Just see if I could get to the top of the range. But it goes against my rules a little bit. Vapul, what do you think? You want to jump in on this just for fun here? Let's give it a second. Yeah, let's give it a second. We're rejecting pretty hard off of these. Daddy wants to buy you, though. Daddy does. Daddy wants to buy you. Don't go up without me. Yeah, Nasdaq does look a bit wild, obviously, Vapul, but there is part of me that wants to hit it. AUD USD. All right, let me take a look. Oh, damn! I should have took it. I wanted it. I would have TP one there. Oh man, I'm so stuffed up still. Let me get a tissue. We gotta get a trade going here. Vapul, I told you I wanted to take this trade. That would have been TP1. You took it? Of course you took it. You guys are crazy. EU broke out the top of the range. I don't know. I'm stronger on the dollar today. Dollar's not doing well right now, but I am stronger on the dollar. It's just that the dollar is showing some weakness this morning, obviously. So we're just going to have to play the price action. If the dollar wants to be weak, then the dollar's going to have to be weak. There's, you know, nothing I could do about that. It's not what I'm expecting to happen. I'm expecting a strong dollar. Maybe we'll still get a strong dollar this morning. What's US CAD looking like this morning? That generally gives us a decent idea. US CAD really in just a long range here, huh? We had a nice run up on US CAD. I was feeling good about it. And then we've pulled back, and then we've been just kind of stuck in a chop here, okay? So, you know, kind of selling from the top, buying from the bottom until, you know, we get some clear direction, able to work a trend. Gold, we are rejecting on gold. You know, we got a minute left. I'd like to see a close. Well, that's not the top of the top of the range is up here. I got to readjust that. So we'd have to get a close outside of here for us to have a valid buy setup on gold, which would be nice this morning. I love buying gold. And we have a decent level down here. Now we have wicked aggressively below that level, so it is possible to just get absolutely sniped out. Gold is probably my favorite pair. Nasdaq here, I was looking to buy right there. I kind of talked myself out of it because I didn't have my range break, but yeah, I was feeling pretty good about this level. I should have took it. I should have took it after all. My favorite pair, I just said, it's gold. I love trading gold. AUD USD, yeah, let's take a look at that for you. Break out the bottom here and pulling back. Let's see what that looks like for us. Yeah, I've been in a bit of an uptrend here, and now we're potentially pulling liquidity before we shoot up further. So I don't know about AUD USD. Let's USD Swiss franc. Yeah, USD Swiss franc. The price action's good for us here. We've had a decent pullback right there. Now this is a level we have down here. See if that level holds, and we'll be looking to go short if the price is able to come back to the top of the range. Use that as the stop, use that as the profit. That's a US dollar Swiss franc potential position for us here at the bottom of the range. GU broke out the top. Yeah, we had a close there. So, I guess we're going to look to see if we could get into GU buys in our demand. So we have level of demand on this candle right here. Just putting it on the body of that candle. And something like that would probably interest me. Let's see if we can get a pullback to that level. A little bit of dollar strength and then Great Britain pound strength. Okay, these are opportunities that we have. Currently in a short on USD CAD. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one. So you are short in USD CAD. I'm going to assume that you got in at the top of the range right here. And we are, caught in the micro range right here. I'm not sure how that trade's going to work out for you, but I hope that you win your trade. I hope that everyone in the chat wins all of their trades today, and I will obviously be hoping to win my trades today too. Now we have broken out the top. And look, we're breaking out the top here. I knew I should have took that trade, Vapool. I knew I should have took that trade. I wanted this level. I wanted that level. I showed some hesitation. I should have took that trade. I really liked that level this morning. Just soft cocked that one a little bit, to be honest. I really could have took that one. Now we may get a pullback here and then come down on US dollar Swiss franc. And on GBP USD, we got a really soft close here. That's a very soft close, right? So when the move is not impulsive out of the zone, what do? Well, in those cases, we're definitely targeting lower in our range. You see what I mean here? Look, this is the top of the range right here, and this is the bottom of the range right here, okay? So we're looking to really get into a trading position lower in the range, in the micro range here, because we had such a soft break, right? If the break comes up here, maybe you're looking more for a midline entry. If the break comes all the way up here, well, then maybe you're looking for a top line entry. It's all about determining how much of a pullback can you really get. Obviously here we had a soft break on EU as well. Again, I do feel like there's going to be some US dollar strength at some point. Right here we're at a good level, right? You could see here we've reacted off of this level up on a bunch of occasions. Now we did come below the level here, but I just think we're going to have some US dollar strength. So that strength could be just kind of up a little bit and then back down. But at some point, I do feel like there will be some US dollar strength, which should be able to get us, kind of up to an entry point or down to an entry point in this case. And then, we'll take the Great Britain pound at this price here, right? At the price that we like, right? It's all about getting a price that you like. Bitcoin. Yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin. See, this is what I was talking about on Bitcoin as well. I was saying we may take liquidity below the obvious support and then go up. That was kind of my thought process on Bitcoin the last time I looked at the chart. Right, this was a good level, an obvious level. Take liquidity below that level and then push the price up. That does seem to be what's happening right now. And we are at the bottom of the range to the top of the range right here. So there is more move to the upside on Bitcoin today. Hopefully we get some Bitcoin strength. You know, those greedy bankers and those greedy central bankers, you know, will keep printing money, and then rich people will keep getting richer. And I include myself in those rich people getting richer. I hope that you're going to be a rich person getting richer soon as well. Yeah, I can take a look at U.S. oil for you, brother. U.S. oil is at a good level right now here. We have a level of demand. We're reacting off of that level on U.S. oil, and we are showing some strength for a potential buy on U.S. oil. And if we pull this over, that was a nice level of resistance as well in the past. So not only is that a demand, but that's also a resistance turned to support. So we might be able to see oil coming up a little bit here. Very nice. Okay, well, the US dollar coming up on oil. What do I do? What do I think is the ideal amount of starting money? I don't think there's an ideal. It really depends on who you are. Back to gold. Okay, let's take a look at gold. Gold, we are getting the break now, and I'm going to be looking for a buy on gold. Let's take a look at GU. I think we're getting closer on GU for, right, we're seeing some of that US dollar strength, which is what I'm talking about. But how much strength are we going to see this morning? That I'm not certain. So we had our close here, and we're waiting for a pullback to this level right here. Might be able to get into that trade. US dollar Swiss franc. Here, maybe you could just buy it up to here. You know what I mean? We're at a good level of support right there. You know, think about just buying it here. But that is a counter trend trade, so be careful. And we did break out the bottom of the range, so be very careful if that's the decision you're going to make. Back to gold. Daddy loves some gold. So right now we're waiting for the candle closure here for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to be looking to get into a gold trading position now. Where the hell am I going to get in? Probably off of these wicks here. Probably something like that. So we get some sort of a pullback now. What do I want to do with that stop? That's the problem there. Right below that level, something like that. You could use robots and prop firms, but a lot of prop firms now aren't on MetaTrader, and all my robots are on MetaTrader. So then you got to get a MetaTrader to whatever copier. So it's a bit more difficult to use robots for that. Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is kind of reacting the way that I mentioned. I said, you know, liquidity below the obvious support and a potential move up. It is trending in that direction, even though we got the break below the orb. That's why we don't just trade the orb. We have to use our discretion and just use our own intelligence and gut feel. Now, I really screwed this one right here. The price was literally here, and I said I want to buy, and I didn't buy. And now, what do we see? We see, you know, what would have been just a massive on-stream win here. A little bit disappointing. EU coming back to the range. Yeah, EU is coming back to the range. I am overall bearish here. You know, I'm expecting US dollar strength. So I'm actually expecting the euro to drop a fair bit still. I could see price coming down to This level right here, 1640, that's a level that I could see price coming down to. So we have to be a bit cautious on EU right now. Gold, we got the break on gold, and I'm gonna see if I could get into a gold buy position. Now the problem is the bottom of my range is here. Let's see what the top of my range is here. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at on gold right now. So I do want the price to come down a little bit to this level right here. Let's Fibonacci from this level here. What the hell? Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't like how it's blue. The guys just keep changing the colors of my stuff all the damn time. There you go, it's yellow now. So that's the move up right now where we're at. Can we get a pullback to, you know, below the 0.5, right? Can we get into that discounted zone? That would be nice. How's US dollar Swiss franc? That's coming up as well. I told you, hey, maybe I would buy from there, and look, it's starting to come up. Hope you're listening to me. They're sitting soft here on GU. We're expecting a bit more of a pullback here as I try to find a trade. Can I do silver and US 100? I missed my US 100 trade, sadly. You could see here, this was the level that I liked. I wanted to buy from there. I didn't buy from there. I was just a little bit reluctant. The price was moving pretty quickly, and I made a bad decision. I should have just bought in. Even without the break, I felt really good about that level. Yeah, not much you could do about it now. You know, spilt milk, really. Euro USD is ready. Euro USD is ready, but yeah, I'm expecting Euro USD to come down much further here, so I'm not very interested in Euro USD. I think the euros, I think we're going to come down here. So I don't really want to, I know we had the break here and we had the pullback. At the very least, if I was going to enter EU, it would be at this level here. That's a better level for me. Okay. Silver. I don't trade silver, so I don't really look at it very much. I'll take a look at it quickly here, but you know, I've never really traded silver, so okay, silver. Not a bad level, actually. It's a pretty nice level of demand off of this. Do I want to try a silver trade? Bottom of the range. Maybe. Let's add silver. All right, we've got silver on the chart for you. GBP, JPY. Is Bitcoin sells a good move? That's not what I've been saying. No, I told you that I wanted to buy from this level here, and you can see prices up here. I should have bought this one too. I told you I wanted to buy here, and now prices up here. So really, you know, I'm getting my direction right. If you've been paying attention, you're probably up big today. I would have made a lot of money here. This is my entry, yeah. A little bit disappointed that I soft-cocked that this morning. I should have just trusted my gut. But I was still eating. We were just getting into the stream. The indicator is the Lux Algo Orb and Targets. It's this one right here. And this is the only thing I have set up. UTC -4, 15 minutes simple. US CAD good for a buy. Let's take a look. Not yet. think on US CAD we'd look for some sort of a range break. Need some sort of a range break here on UCAD. It's been in that range right here, so we gotta get a buy. We gotta get a sell or a buy here. Yeah, silver is probably a bit too high to take, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have a limit order set up on it, but you know, it's a trade opportunity for the guy who is asking for silver. Although don't copy my trades. This is education and, you know, whatever, entertainment only. Leaving me here as well. Gotta find a trade. Gotta find a trade. XRP. Okay, let's go to XRP because you asked nicely, but no one actually likes XRP. All right. What the hell's XRP doing? Okay. This has been the recent level that's been holding. Okay. Price broke out the top on XRP and closed. This is the level that's been holding. So the buys would come here. One sec, I gotta get a tissue. Frick. Man, I've had COVID for like 2 weeks. I've had COVID, I swear, man. COVID sucks. They're talking Bitcoin in the chat. Yeah, Bitcoin, I was feeling pretty good about this. I'm pretty annoyed that I didn't buy this. And I'm pretty annoyed that I didn't buy this too, right? I had 2 setups that I really liked. I didn't take them. I'm being a little too cautious today. I should have jumped in early. Let's take a look at your CAD. Do we have a good spread on your CAD? That's what matters. Nah, the spread's like a pip on your CAD, Vapul. We're giving up a pip. I don't think we could do that. We're scalping. You know, if we look at it, this is the level down here that we like anyways. I would be waiting for this level here to hit. And the spread sucks anyways, so your CAD's no go. Let's get back over to gold here. Gold is now creating a level of demand that we could consider. Okay. Let's take a look here. We're getting a nice level of demand off of this candle right there. So we could definitely consider a higher entry, a pullback to this level right here. Okay, that's a consideration on gold now. We've had the break and close, right? We've had the break and close. Can we get a bit of a pullback to this level here on gold? Let's see if that's the case this morning. Just watching some gold right now, trying to get a setup. You know, my predictions have been so on point this morning. It just happened too quickly for me to catch. This one here, I felt really good on buys. And I wish I took it. I wish I took that buy. I really wish I took that buy. If Bitcoin comes back to demand, is it a good buy? Let's take a look at Bitcoin right here. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it is a good level still. That's a good level right there to buy from. Sure. Yeah. I like that level. All right, and see, it was my support level, and then it's my demand overlap. That's nice. Yeah, that's a nice level on Bitcoin. Let's go back to gold, which I'm tracking a fair bit here. I think I've adjusted my entry on gold to the new level of demand. Do I love it? Let's see. Let's pull the demand over and see what else we have at this level. Decent reaction here. A little reaction here. Decent reaction here. Okay. This level could work for us, okay? That could work for us. Just need this to come here. I think that's possible for gold buys off of that level. The EU buy is going. I don't think so, Ryan. I'm still pretty certain that we're gonna pull all the way down here, but you know, if you think that this is a good buy for you, you're welcome to take it. I believe that we are going to come down a little bit more. I know we have the trend line break and we had the range break, so there's some indications that we're going to go up higher today. I just have a sneaking suspicion on my analysis that we're going to come back down to this level. Okay? That's my thought. Could be wrong, could be right. Been right about everything else today so far. Reacting off of the EMA here on EJ. Got the broke out the bottom, but I'm not really interested in that. I'd be more interested in buying off of this level. Generally this level right here, I would kind of want to buy EJ. All right. Didn't get my entry on GU. Let's wipe that one out. US dollar, Swiss franc. Same here. I'm going to wipe this one out. Doesn't look I'm getting pullbacks on that. We're just sitting on gold here for our potential trade now. Gold is the potential trade. Waiting for the pullback to this level here. The level of demand that was just created, and off of our, our swing low is still, let's see, I'd say that's the swing low there, that's the swing high here, Fibonacci from the swing low to the swing high, and at that level we would be, I like those levels on the right, below our 50% zone. So maybe we get a pullback on gold here. Let's see. USD Swiss franc going wrong way. I don't think anything's going the wrong way, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. We were waiting for a pullback to here. If we don't get it, we don't get a trade. I was waiting for a pullback to here. On both of those, I decided I'm done waiting on the pullback, and I'm looking for other pairs and other opportunities. USD JPY. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you here. I like this level for a buy, and we're at this level, but we broke out the bottom of the range, so the confluences aren't really on our side here on US dollar Japanese yen. Okay, so I don't really have a setup there. GBP JPY I could take a look at. Same sort of thing, right? I'm looking more for buying off of this level right here. That's really kind of what I've been interested in, but we never broke out the top of the range, so I don't have that confluence, right? I'm just trying to look for high probability trades. I want to win a trade this morning. Again, I know I gotta stop showing this. This is where I wanted to enter here. I should have entered. I didn't have the break of my range at that moment, but I just should have entered. I felt really good about that trade. US 30 is now pulling back significantly. Where can we get in on a US 30? Do we feel good about the top of the range here? Do we feel good about the middle of the range here? What do we really, well, we really like this level down here, but that's really far. So let's see about US 30 as well. Oh gosh. Bitcoin's pulling back. I'm never happy about that. Bitcoin pulling back to a level that I like. I may consider getting in some buys if we're able to come all the way back to this level right here. Oil also at a level, a buy level that I like right now. You can see that's a nice level. But, you know, maybe prices coming down to our demand here, operate off of the EMA on oil, could potentially trade oil. Let's see if it keeps coming down, or if it, you know, it does. We have closed now in this level in the demand. Oh, let's see. Maybe something on oil. Again, this is a level that I like here on oil. Okay, so we're looking a lot at indices today. Again, I was thinking about a setup here, US 30, gold. Not sure if we're going to get a pullback on a lot of these here. Do you trade the 2 a.m. 4-hour candle strategy for gold? Sometimes, Ken. That's not my main trading strategy by any means. I also trade the box. Let's set up the box. Okay, so we have the box would be from here to here for the day. We've already broken well outside of that box, but generally you're looking, if you're looking at the box, right, and that box comes over, you're looking to sell from here. Price pulls down to here, you're looking to buy from here, using the bottom, the previous day low and the previous day high as support and resistance. Works very, very well. Here we broke out of it, so you could kind of just ignore the box. It's not going to be there every day on every asset, but can work quite well. US 30, US oil. I did like this oil level. It did react here as well. We're going to have to start thinking about something soon, Vapool. I'm just trying to decide what trade that I want to take. I've gotten my reads right today. I just don't have any profits to show for it, sadly. Bitcoin as well has a potential here. The box works good on Euro USD. Yeah, let's take a look. Not today, though. Not today. Broken out of this box already. But we could have taken liquidity out the top of the box and still be shooting down. I do expect something to happen. All right, Vapool. You know, don't love it, but let's see if we could get into a buy here on oil. This isn't going to be our best setup, but let's get into a buy here on oil. All right. We've closed in our demand. You know, we didn't get the break out the top of the range, which I don't like, but we're going to get into that. Yeah, we'll market order this. I'm just going to buy in on gold. Give me it here. Yeah, give me it right here. And then I'm just going to buy in here on oil. All right, let's see if we could get a reaction out of the zone. Now, I don't love this trade, but we're on stream. We got to do something, okay? Let's see if we can push this thing up. Please smash that like button for me. That helps me with every trading position, obviously. The more likes we have, the more likely we are to win a trade. Now, didn't get a limit on this one. Just went with market execution. I like the level of demand right there. This area right here is going to be tough for us to break. Okay, that's going to be a tough level for us to break. But hopefully we can get a little push. I've had a pretty good read on the markets this morning. I'm hoping that can continue. I I've had a good feel. Hopefully that feel can continue here as we see some oil strength. Hopefully, yeah. Don't flip negative on me now. All right, let's see what we can get going on this one here. Come on, baby, push for me, push for me. All right, we're trading oil this morning, folks. We're trading some oil this morning. We are in a level that I like. I'm hoping to get just kind of an explosive reaction out of this level that we've seen in the past. You know, it's a pattern that's worked for me frequently throughout my trading career. So let's just see if it's going to come true on oil for us this morning. I'd like to see, you know, profit anywhere around $800 or something like that, $800 to $1,000, where I think about, you know, making some money on this. Sitting at about 40 bucks here, sitting around break even. Candles are moving kind of slow here. Don't like that. I'd like to see a bit more of a push to the upside here. Some buyers step in. Yeah, a lot of people talking about gold right now, guys. I'm not trading gold right now. This is US oil. I'm doing a US oil trade right now. It's a pattern that I like. Now, I didn't get the break out the top, so kind of going against some of my rules here. You're not going to want to follow this trading position, but I have been reading the market really, really well. I don't have a stop loss or a take profit set. I am simply watching the trading position and, you know, basing it on price action and profit levels. Let's see if, yeah, well, I'm not the oil man yet. Isn't this a head and shoulders pattern? Sure, on certain things you could see that, but I have a level that I like, and I'm entering off a level that I like. Now, I had levels that I liked on US 100 and on Bitcoin, and both of those levels would have paid off. So hopefully the level that I chose on oil is also going to pay off for me this morning. Now, this is against the range, so please do be careful with this trade. It is not an A+ setup. It's just a level that I like. I saw a reaction out of this level. I'm hoping to see a reaction again. Now, this is my level of demand right here. We had a big reaction. We're back at the demand. We've closed. We've wicked. There's reason to believe that the demand is now going to hold. And if it does hold, you know, we don't have to come up too high. You know, we could come up here, right? It doesn't matter, right? We don't have to come all the way up to the top here to win this trade. All right. So something like this is kind of what we're looking at right now. As we watch the trade play out on US oil. US oil. Gold is reacting. Guys, I know I'm in a trade right now. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I'll go look at gold for a second. Look, this is the gold setup. Take a picture of it right now because I'm not coming back. Okay? Thank you. Look at your own charts. You don't need mine. I'm trading right now. All right, let's see. Come on, baby. Give me some push. It's just sitting at break even here. Don't love that. You know, a demand, you're looking for a stronger reaction, a stronger upside reaction at demand. So hopefully our level can hold. It's a nice looking level, right? Look over here. Look left. It looks nice. Can it hold? I don't know. I hope so. I'd like to get a win going here today. I am 9-1 in VIP in my last 10 trades. So if you are interested in getting some of my trades, the link in the description to VIP is always available, and it does come with my free copy trader, which I have developed for MetaTrader 4. So it just copies the trades right into your trading account. Currently, I'm sitting in a US oil trade, kind of going against some of my rules here, but it's a strong level of demand. The hope is that the demand is going to hold, and we're going to find some profit. Oh, can I remove the animation? Absolutely. Can you like the video? If you like the video, I can remove the animation. It's that simple. All right, you like the video. Okay, oil reacting here a little bit to the downside. You know, but we just need our level to hold. If the level holds, you know, we're okay. So we stayed in the level. So we're okay still here. I like this level down here as I like this level down here as well. So we could react off this level here as well. But I am hoping for a move to the upside soon. Good wick out of this area would be a nice play. We wicked out of this area here before the last move up. So, you know, if we could kind of just copy what happened on the left, that would be nice. On oil. Down about 280 right now, though. The only problem here is the range, right? We broke out of the range, we retested the range, and we're coming down. So I'm kind of going against the orb right here, guys. So it is a bit of a riskier play. So obviously, don't copy my trades. This is education and entertainment only. You know, I have a lot of success in the markets this morning, and I've had a lot of success in the markets over the past couple of weeks. Like I said, I'm 9-1 in VIP in my last 10. So VIP is cooking. The free room is cooking. I'm hoping that I could win some stream trades. My last stream, I got a bit unlucky. I should have had 2 wins, and I ended up with 1 loss. So that really sucked last stream. Hoping this stream we could do a little bit better. Copies in prop firm. It will copy in the prop firm as long as that prop firm is MetaTrader, right? Because it's a MetaTrader copier. All right, there's a little bit of a push here, but we need more than we're seeing still. We're gonna need some buyers to step in here. You know, like I'm in profit, but because of the spread here, I am actually down about $100. But we are kind of at that break-even line on the 5-minute time frame here, just watching to see, you know, are buyers going to step in at this level, or sellers going to chop us up. Hopefully the buyers are going to step in here. What's a lie? Nothing. Only truth here, brother. I withdrew another 70K this month. It was a nice month. House is looking good. A little bit tired this morning. Not available in the USA. I'm pretty sure 90% of their clients are in the USA, so I'm not sure about that. I'm pretty sure it's available in the USA. Did you sign up and did you register and deposit money? If you did, then it worked. If you didn't, then it didn't, right? I know, I can't believe we missed that Nasdaq trade. Hopefully this oil one gives us something soon. Not using orb on this trade here, sadly. I'm kind of going against the orb. I just wanted to trade this demand level. There's the orb settings right there for you. You can see them on the screen. Just copy them. No, I'm in Canada, but, you know, hundreds, like pretty much everyone who follows me is in the States, and they're all on AAAFX. So I don't know where you got your information, but I don't think it's good information. Did I take a buy on gold? No. I'm in oil. This is an oil chart you can see at the top left. I don't know about Google, man. Just check the website. Just check the website, you know. I don't know about Google. If you're ever unsure, just go ask the broker themselves. You like Toronto? Yeah, Toronto's all right. Come on, man. Give me some juice here. I've been reading the markets perfect today. Don't give me a loss on the one trade I take. God. I'd love to push up at some point here. Why is oil so weak? Check out JUR40. I'm afraid I'm trading right now, Callie. So you're welcome to take a look at any pairs you want. When I'm in a live trade, generally I just watch that live trade, okay? That's generally how I do it on stream. Basically, if you were in here for the first hour, I looked at 100 charts. So maybe come to the first hour. Now I'm in a trade right now, and I'm hoping I could push to profit here. There we go. So that puts me in profit a little bit. Finally getting the reaction off of my demand. Because of the spread, I'm at $0, but you could see here my trade is in profit off of my entry. Let's see if we could get some more push out of this level. Please do smash that like button. It helps my trades go up. Every single time you hit that like button, we get 1 pip. So thank you for the likes. Thank you for coming and see me here today. I hope that everyone's having a great day. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm tired. I was up late last night. I was playing hockey, and then I decided to drink with the boys. Our hockey team is not looking good. Our hockey team is looking really crappy, I gotta say. It's pretty disappointing to know that you're going to have a bad year. We won our first game, and I think we've lost 4 or 5 straight. Last night I had an empty net, and I was blocked by my own teammate. So I was about to score, and then it didn't go my way. All right, here we're sitting at about $120 in profits now. $160 in profits, and we're starting to see a green candle. I think this is going to push up a little bit more here. That's what I'm expecting to see a little bit. I think I'll get more. See, I'm calling it. I'm calling the markets a little bit here now. I don't want it to reject off of that level. We're going to stay up a bit. We're going to push up a little bit for us here. So about 120. There we go. That looks all right. Let's see if we could continue this oil candle and make some money. Vapul, we did some low lots on this one, huh? I'd be looking to take profit soon. We're going to have to let this thing go, huh? All right, $240, $280. All right, so getting a reaction off of that demand, which was nice. And we are reacting, sadly, off of what? Off of the bottom of the range, which is what I was saying. This area right here is going to be difficult for us to break. But if we can break through that level, I think we'll do quite well. So hopefully we can get a break through that level. Hopefully we can close the current candle at least within this level. It would be perfect if it was in this level here. But we don't want to close back in the demand. We want this candle to either close here or close here. We do not want it to close back in the demand. You know, that's showing some demand weakness here. Not what we want to see. So let's just see how this goes. Trump would change from hockey to golf. Yeah, I'm a hockey player. Ah, crap. Yeah, that's not the reaction we wanted to see at all. Ah, that's too bad. It's on supply. Yeah, I don't see a supply here at that level. I know you guys are talking a lot about gold. I appreciate that. This is not a gold trade. This is an oil trade. So I'm sorry that you're confused. Close the trade and go to gold. Fine, let's look at gold. One sec. Close the trade and go to gold. Is that what the chat wants me to do? Close the trade, go to gold? Tell me in the chat. Is that what you want me to do? Everyone wants me to trade gold all the time. All right, let's see. I want to get one more reaction. We could cut it short. Let's see, gold. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Close back in my demand. Can we push up? They really want me to go on gold. Rest in peace to those who longed gold. What are you talking about? Gold's not even at entry yet. There you go. We could still react out of this demand. Come on, baby. You sent me some crypto. Thank you. Yeah, gold is coming close for pool, but we're gonna wait, I think, on that. Let's see if we could get some sort of positive momentum on our oil position. Ideally, Vapool, if we could get the oil position, you know, maybe back here, we could just kind of take a partial profit at this level here, even if it's short, even if it's just a few $100, we could take the partial profit there. We could go break even, and then we could take a look at potentially getting in at the gold market execution on gold. So I'm gonna take the gold limit off. Okay, that's a nice one. Let's go. Let's get a little bit higher. Let's see if we could get a little bit higher on oil, and then consider just taking a partial. And then we could think about doing gold as well, just so we have it in the bank. I'd like to, you know, I'd take this trade position. I'd like to get something out of it. It's rejecting off of my level again. Come on, push up. Back at break even, damn it. Take a look at the gold quickly. Just look, it's reacting off of my level there. Back to oil. I do like my oil level still. I do feel like we just have to get into this range here. If we could get up here, if we could break through this level here, then we can do it, you know. We're stuck in here right now. But if we could get up here, I think that the oil trade could be pretty impressive. Come on, baby. Give me some juice. You like the background music? Good, I'm glad you do. I think it's all from Epidemic Sounds. I have like a membership to some sort of website, or there's a couple music websites I got memberships to. Okay, let's go, 200. Come on, let's go. Let's get above this level. We gotta get above that level. We gotta get above that level. That level just punching me in the nuts. That's my minor resistance, the bane of my existence, this level. What if we change the color of it? Maybe that'll help. So it's really right here is our minor resistance that's kind of got us a bit screwed up. Can we beat that area? I don't know. Who's buying gold with you? Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, gold tapped my demand right there, and it is pushing up a little bit. This oil is teasing me, man. It's teasing me. We need to get out of this area here and into this area here. If we could break through this minor resistance on oil, I think we can fly a fair bit. We've just been unable to do it. We're just rejecting hard off of that level, right? Which is why when you get the break out the bottom of the orb, you trade that down frequently off of that level. This is what we're hoping to see, though. We're hoping to break through that level. It's not there yet. It's not going to break it yet. We're still going to keep rejecting off of that level. New Candle maybe has the strength to do it. Hey, New Candle? No, you're also a bitch. Yeah, you're a pussy. Come on, New Candle. Show some guts. Show some guts. There you go. Up, up, up. This level is the bane of my existence on this trade. I gotta break through that level. I'm sorry, Bobby. I appreciate that. EU comeback. Spread is bad on that. Yeah, spread's not great on this pair. I don't trade oil very often, but there you go. This candle's got some balls. This candle's got some balls. It's gonna get... No! Stop teasing me, Candle. I'm being nice to you now. Be nice back. FVG holding strong. I don't know what FVG you're referring to. I don't see one on my chart. Again, this is oil. This is not gold. This is oil. Well, we have some volume in the markets right now on oil finally. But is that volume going to help me or hurt me? I'm not so certain yet. I am not so certain yet. No, 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 no. Chill out. I wish I just took that damn Nasdaq trade. I would have been sitting with 4 or 5 grand in my pocket right now. Instead, I'm chipping away at oil. Need more than that, guys. Need more than that. Come on. It took me about 2 years to get profitable. But I was profitable with robots before I was profitable manual trading. So I was profitable with robots within like 4 or 5 months. I kind of had a natural knack for using an automated system with some sort of manual in it. You know, I've made more money from robots than pretty much anything else. You know, eventually I'll have to do some trading on stream with my robot. Because I do very, very well with the robot, obviously. You're right about that, Ryan. You're right about that. All we do is, what do? We push forward and we look for more trade opportunities. Now, at some point, you know, the hope is that we could break through this minor resistance level here on oil, and then I could go back to bragging. Yeah, well, the best robot on the market right now is Forex Fury, and then which is one of my robots, and then I will be releasing the Trade with Pat robot within about 2 to 3 weeks. That thing's ready. We're just kind of we want to get some last minute results and stuff to show everyone that it's working. Yes, the robot that I'm using. Well, I use multiple robots. I use Forex Fury, and then I use that. Hey, Ryan, don't be mean. We love the chat. We love the chat. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's break that resistance. We gotta break that resistance, man. That's tough. That is tough this morning. That bottom of that, we can't get back into that range. That is a tough level. My copy trader is free to join. I don't know what you mean. The VIP room is paid. There's a link in the description to the VIP room. There's also a free trading room. which is free, and the link to that is also in the video description. Everything that I offer, my robot, where I trade, all that stuff is in the video description. If you want to sign up for my services, you're welcome to, but you don't have to. You know, what I'm doing here on stream is free. I'm happy to have you here enjoying the free streams. You know, you don't have to pay me anything. I'm already rich. I'm doing this for fun and for community. Because I love the patties. How much of my P&L comes from the bots now? Generally, I would say in my trading or from just robots in general, I probably do more profit from robots than I do in my manual trading. Historically, I've just been with robots for so long. You know, my website is Forex Robot Nation, and that website's been around for as long as I started trading. 16 years, 17 years. So I do love robots. No reason to struggle, Alex, man. Just run the popular set file. Don't overdo it. Do one pair at a time. Yeah, I sell robots. The new robot's going to be much easier. So Forex Fury is an awesome robot, but it does take a little bit more knowledge and a little bit more time and effort. The next robot I come out with is going to be a bit more simplified. Come on, oil. I'm trying to talk about how much money I make, oil. Don't embarrass me. Who can I contact for support? Well, there's always support just through any website. Any product website always has a support page. That's who you contact. My websites all have support pages. I pay supports. Link to the robot. The link again. Links to everything that I provide are in the video description of this video. Are you going to go long or short on oil? I am long on oil. I'm in a trade right now on oil, down about 160. Mostly on spread. You know, I'm only a few pips down on this one. I've just been unable to break the minor resistance level right here, and it does seem to be the bane of my existence. Yeah, the orb robot's going to be sweet. Very, very sweet. You know, I had the orb robot kind of doing long-term trades, but then in the past week I've adjusted all of the settings to short-term trades, so we're kind of in and out of trades very quickly, like we are here on the stream. Obviously not this trade. We're in this one for a bit more time than we would like, but still in our zone, right? Back out here, you can see this is our level. This level's been used as resistance, resistance, resistance. Now we're hoping that that same level is used as support, and it also has a level of demand. Off of this candle right here is a level of demand. So, you know, the only problem with the trade, obviously, well, we are trading with the trend, which is also a good thing. The only problem with the trade is that we broke out the bottom of the range, so trend confirmation was to the downside today. I'm just hoping, my hope was that the orb was just weak and it wasn't the main indication, and the level is more important, which is why I've been trading off of this level. I feel like that's been more important. Obviously I might be wrong here, I could be wrong, hopefully I'm not wrong, but you know, it's trading. Lose some, win some. Right now, again, I'm 9-1 in my VIP room in the last 10 trades. So, you know, I'm winning big right now. I just gotta get something on the stream. You know, there was a while I would say, oh, it's okay if I'm losing on stream when I'm winning in VIP, and everyone was getting mad. So it's not okay that I'm losing on stream. I want to win on stream, and I want to win on VIP. So hopefully we could do that for you. How's the chat doing? How's everybody doing in the chat? Off to bed, Bobby? All right, Bobby, leave the stream on. Sleep to me, baby. Love you, brother. Have a good one. Talk some F1 soon. The best trade I've ever seen. Not this week. Over the past 2 weeks, 9-1. Yes, sir, Bobby. I got a video coming out probably tomorrow as well, so keep an eye out for that one. And you know, the video from last week's doing surprisingly well. The supply and demand video is doing surprisingly well. I'm feeling less confident in this trading position recently. We are getting close to the bottom of the demand, and we're just not getting a strong reaction off of the demand. Look at gold. Gold's close to my entry too. All right, back to oil. I'd love to see a big green candle come in on print on oil for me at some point. What's going on? Let's take a look at the chat. The supply and demand with video is fire. Yeah. I like that video too, you know. Actually, when I filmed it though, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna do too well, and then it did. I did set up the Discord chat. I know a lot of people were talking about getting a Discord. I did set it up. I have to spend a little bit more time on it because there's too many chat rooms. I gotta kind of limit the chat rooms a little bit on the Discord, so we could kind of have an area to share our trades, our orb trades, our strategies, and then I'll have an area in there for the Trade with Pat robot where we can kind of share our settings and help each other along with that as well. So that'll be a nice one. Buy or sell gold. I just showed you my gold chart 2 seconds ago, brother. You gotta pay attention, man. I can't spoon feed you everything. Oh no, what happened on gold? I mean on oil here. Oh, I'm not gonna take an L on this one. I'm gonna have to drag her down and just go 1-to-1, I guess. This was a level that I liked too, so hopefully this level can hold. Alright, yes, please come back into the demand. We have 3 minutes for this to come back into the demand. We do not want the price to close below our demand zone here. If it closes below the demand zone, we could be in some pretty big trouble. If we're able to close back within the demand zone here, we should be okay still on this trading position. I'd hate to go back to backs, you know. I've been reading the market so damn well in VIP. It's so damn well in the free room. And then what am I going to go 0-2 on stream? And I've been calling the stream perfectly all morning. The one trade I take is going to go against me. It's so disappointing. Hopefully we could get this candle to bounce back up here into our demand. Yeah, gold hit my trigger. And it's like this one is the one I'm not going to take. And watch gold go all the way to take profit or something. This was my first trade that I wanted to take. I know I'm crying over spilled milk again, but I was right here. I said, I want to buy it, and I didn't buy it. And instead, I'm in this right now, so. Come on, man. I am screwing myself, aren't I? This guy is definitely not 9-1. Dude, it's in the VIP room, man. The VIP room's been running for 4 years. You're an idiot. I am 9-1. It's proven. There's like, what, 1,500 people in that room that'll prove it. You're a loser. I'm building a mansion. You're in timeout. You're gonna short gold? Yeah. Well, of course, look at gold go. Of course gold's gonna go up. Of course, every trade that I call that I don't take goes up. The one call that I take, ay. Of course he hit a nerve stretch. You know, there's this dumb thing that happens when I'm on a 10 trade win streak on stream. Everyone's so quiet. I lose one day, everyone goes crazy. Look at this. Look at this. I called it perfect. I called it perfect again. I just, like, this was my entry right here. Look. This is my entry right there. I could have easily TP1 right there on gold. I just took the wrong trade again. I'm getting so unlucky on stream this week. Sorry, guys. I do apologize. I know you expect me to win more on stream, especially when I have such a good record on stream, but... just took the wrong trade. Sorry, guys. People tried to tell me, yeah, but people tell me don't take a trade all the time, and then I win it. So you know, you can't listen to the chat all the time. This is where we are. This is how it looks. Thanks, Stonehaven. Appreciate that. Last week I was perfect on stream, so this week it does look like I'm going to go potentially 0-2, which is... it's only happened a few... I think it's only happened once, maybe I've gone 0-2, so... over the last 4 or 5 months on stream, but... yeah, what can you do, man? What can you do? Just a bad one. Should have, you know, the orb did win. I went against my orb, and the orb seemed to have won. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it still could move up, you know. We could be doing liquidity below this level right here. There's always a chance. You know, we've had trades come down here and then come up before. It is trading. It's not the... but, I don't know. The orbs seem to hold. This minor resistance level just screwed me. I should have got out here. We'll see. Let's see if we've got some juice. We could fill this candle at all. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I know you want to see me win. Alright, later, brother. Have a good one. Thanks, Gordon. I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, the chat's already cheered me up. I'll be alright. You know, again, I will be in profit today. Whether I lose this trade or not, I will be in profit today through my VIP wins and through my robot wins. So I'll be alright. It's just I'd love to be a little bit more consistent here on stream. I was so consistent when we first started the stream. I had that 13 trade win streak, and now I kind of chopping it up. I can't seem to get as consistent as I was. Yeah, everyone loves to blame Trump. I don't want to blame Trump. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. I'm glad you believe in the trade. I am less confident, but I'm trying to believe in it. But I'll stick with this for a little bit. Yeah, well, we haven't lost it yet, R-Man, but it does... We are in a tough one, that's for damn sure. We're definitely in a tough one. Gold's coming back, yeah. See, gold was that was a nice entry. If I got in there, I would have TP1 there. I would have been in profit on gold, easy. And then my US 100, let's not go over this one again. That was my level right there. I wanted to buy it, I didn't. I should have. Yeah, definitely got to come to Bondi Beach. I need a vacation. I'm working too much. That's it. I'm never trading oil again. Yeah, 500 is a great amount to start with a robot for sure. Go up a bit. From the jaws of defeat, come on all the way up. Give me some life again. Give me some life. All the way up. Jaws of defeat, all the way up. There you go. Save me. Save me. I'm pretty relaxed, I think. Am I not relaxed? Do I seem uptight? I'm sorry if I seem uptight. Yeah. I'm not buying anything else, man. When I'm in a loser, I do not compound my losses. So if you're saying, Pat, are you going to buy gold? The answer to that is no. I do not compound losses. I only allow myself one loss a day. That's it. Thanks, Mover. Appreciate it. I'm almost getting a cardiac arrest. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I'm calm. I'm cool. I hate sitting in a loser, but that is where we are, folks. Can you use a demand zone more than once? No. Now, that demand zone can turn into a support, but it's no longer a demand zone. You want your demand zones to be fresh. And my demand zone is no longer fresh, that's for sure. You made some profits on gold. I'm happy to hear it. Thank you, Daniel. Much love to you, brother. You like the supply and demand video? Good, I'm glad. I worked really hard on that video. The video I've got coming up next is a good one too. It didn't knock me out. It wicked on here. It didn't knock me out on my broker yet. Still in it. I do not have an investment plan. If you see an investment plan on Telegram, you're in a scam Telegram. Only go to the links in the video description. Still didn't knock me out. Still in it. Yeah, the new support level down here. Could be here, could be here, could be here. Turn it into a long stream. Unless I get knocked out, then I'll call it if I get knocked out, but hasn't knocked me out yet. It's been close. You got knocked out? Sorry. Well, yeah, where's my Naomi? Tough week on the stream. Yeah, one open trade at a time. On stream, at least. Yeah, tough day. Sorry guys, didn't want to lose 2 days in a row, especially after last week. EU's chopping. Yeah. Again, I still feel like EU's coming down. I still feel like EU's going to come down here to 160.40 on EU. EU's killing you today? Yeah. See, this is the level that I like on EU for buys, but the level I like even more for buys is this level down here. Alright, well, I guess that's it. We had a good run. I'll be back next week. We'll win some trades next week. Sorry, guys. Much love.